Is it too late to tell you about the winter arc? Well, I guess not. But for people that are not in countries or regions of the world that experience winter, let's look at it this way. We're talking about how to use the last few months of the year, or in this case, the last few days of the year, to do amazing things that set you up for productivity instead of starting your productivity journey in 2025. Let's get into today's video. Hey fam, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi Achudume. Here on this channel, we talk about topics, tips, and tricks that help us grow fearlessly to the best versions of ourselves. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here again. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as you have enjoyed the other ones. And to my new subscribers or new viewers, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video as well, and it makes sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss important videos like this going forward. I have been seeing a lot of information about the winter arc, and before I came here to say whatever it is that it talks about or how to use it, I thought to try a little bit of experiment for myself. And so I am coming to you with something that I have tried, and I see that it is actually something that you should definitely get into in this last few days of the month or of the year, that will help your transition into 2025 easier than you think. So what is the winter arc? We are going to be talking about how you're going to make sure that the end of the year is as productive instead of it dragging out and you feeling like the year was not as productive as you think. So we're not talking about you forgetting everything that happened in 2024, but we're saying that you want to use the remaining days of the year to create a schedule, to create a routine, to create a system that helps you to work towards being a better version of yourself, or the version that you are right now, if that's what works for you, but one that is more serious with achieving the goals that you set for yourself in 2025. With the end of the year, a lot of people always revert to old habits, bad decisions, bad actions that they used to take at the start of the year, because you think that the end of the year is coming, holiday season, overwhelm is happening, at work you have to close out, at school you have to close out, and there's just a lot of things that you want to do when it comes to having fun and then balancing work-life balance, career, anything that you have to balance. And so because of this, there is a form of pressure that comes with the end of the year. I know I already feel it, and I know that some of you already feel it. So what we want to be looking at with the use of the winter arc is to make sure that you do not drag yourself into old bad habits, but you're looking forward to being a better version of yourself starting from now. So we don't want you to start your journey of productivity in 2025. We want you to start it now, so that in 2025 you are not shocked and starting a whole new year resolution process again. So looking at this, it's not for you to just look at it in the sense of winter because of the winter arc that is in the name, but to look at it in the form of using the last few days of the year to do amazing things for yourself going forward. So it's the way for you to hit the ground running when you get into 2025. So looking at this, it is a commitment that you have to be deliberate about. You have to be committed and deliberate about the actions and the decisions that you're going to be making when it comes to this winter arc going forward. So many people have been using it, and it has been helping them to get the results that they want to see and just create a system or a routine that they can follow through. So I want you to also get into it so that you have an amazing last 30 days or less of 2024. So there are different examples or different ways that you can start to use this system or this self-development hack going forward. I'm going to be looking at it in three different aspects of us, because we are humans and we are multidimensional. But we're looking at it in three different aspects today. We're looking at physical, we're looking at your spiritual, and then your mental or emotional health, well-being. That's what we're looking at today. So with the physical, what type of improvements would you like to see? What are you looking forward to seeing when it comes to you being on top of your physical health, physical well-being? What would you like to add? What would you like to take away? What is great for you in this moment? What are the goals that you set for yourself even at the start of 2024 or at the start of the year that you have not been able to stick to? This is the best time for you to stick to it. So examples of this could be hitting 5k, 10k, 15k, or even more k steps in a day. So you want to be going for walks every morning. You want to be going to the gym 3 or 4 times in a week. Whichever one that works for you is fine, no pressure. You want to do something that works for you so that you are able to be consistent in it. We don't want you to give up in this last few days of the year, okay? So you want to make sure that it is something that you're able to stick to. It could also be you cutting down on a meal. So you want to cut down on carbs, you want to cut down on sweets, on sugar, whatever it is that you would like to cut down on. The most important thing is that you want to make sure that it is something that you're going to be serious with and you're interested in, because you want to develop yourself in that physical aspect. Number two is your spiritual aspect. So whether you like it or not, if you're going to experience a transformation in your self-development, you cannot avoid or exclude your spiritual development. And so this means that you also want to be intentional about the things that you're doing for yourself spiritually when it comes to your spiritual growth or your spiritual journey. So examples of some of the things that you can do in form of improving your spiritual growth could be, you want to be prayer journaling every day, every morning, or every evening, whichever one works for you. Again, it's fine as long as you can be consistent with it. It could also be that you want to start a Bible study guide, you want to start a new Bible study, you want to start a new chapter of the Bible or a new book of the Bible that you want to spend time on to increase or to improve your relationship with God. You want to go closer with God or closer to God. You want to have a relationship that you can be proud about. That's another thing that you can look at when it comes to your improvement in yourself, in your spiritual journey. And on that note, I should say that I have a new Bible study guide where we talk about the gospel according to Luke. It's an interesting and amazing Bible study guide that I know is going to help you greatly. And so this is very detailed study on the book of Luke and the activities, life, and the miracles that Jesus performed, knowing who Jesus is and the things that he did. It's going to help you to build a relationship with God, even towards the Christmas celebration that is coming up. So it is available on Amazon. I'm going to have a link in the description bar that you can see. I'm also going to have it somewhere on the screen here so that you can see it. And I promise you, you're going to be blessed by this Bible study guide. And so with this Bible study guide, what I'm doing with the profit of this Bible study guide is that I'm not keeping it for myself. So I'm going to be donating a part of the profit of the Bible study guide to those who want to celebrate Christmas but are not able to celebrate it in the way that they want to. There are so many people that want to have a great holiday season. They want to have a better Christmas celebration, but they are not able to. And so what we're doing with this is that we're going to be donating some of the profit of this towards that commitment. And I hope that you're going to join me in this mission to help other people to have an amazing Christmas celebration this year. And the third aspect I'm going to be looking at is your mental and your emotional. So your emotional health is good. It is important for you. It is as good as your physical health. You need to improve your mental and your emotional health as well, because the purpose of this is to boost and to improve your thought process and your emotional intelligence as well. So you don't want to be the person that is working on your physical health goals and your mental and emotional health goals are suffering. That's not going to be a well-rounded whole person. We want to achieve wholeness, and one of the ways to do that is that as much as you're feeding your physical health, you're also feeding your emotional and your mental health. So some of the improvements that you can include with this is that you want to be waking up at a particular fixed time every morning. That is going to help you to stay committed to the goals that you have for yourself and to help you to be committed to things that would help you. So maybe daily meditation, affirming yourself, spending time with the study of the Word of God, and just being a better person when it comes to your emotional and your mental health. Another thing that you can do is reading a few pages of a book, reading a few chapters of a book. I like to go with chapters because I don't like to read a book halfway in a chapter. So I don't want to read 10 pages of a book and I'm stuck at the middle of chapter 5. I want to finish the chapter before I go to bed. So you can either read chapters or you can read pages of the book. Currently, I'm reading Don't Look Back by Christian Kane, and it's an amazing read. I'm going to have a book review on that very soon. If you would like to get that book, I'm going to have a link in the description bar that you can use to get the book as well. So you may want to do this every day. You want to read a few chapters of the book. Another thing that you could do that is going to help, a lot of us underestimate how much cleanliness helps us to just be a better person. So another thing that you may do to improve your mental and your emotional health could be that you want to make sure that your kitchen is clean every night. I know it sounds very weird and absurd, but what it does to you is that it tells you that you don't have to wake up in the morning thinking of doing dishes or thinking of walking into the kitchen to get breakfast, and the first thing that you see is just dirty plates and cups everywhere. So this is something that you can also do that is going to improve your mental and your emotional health as well. And I should add that doing this at the end of the year doesn't mean that you have to stop it at the end of the year. It is something that, like I said earlier, you're setting yourself up for a great 2025, a great new year. And so the actions and the habits that you build now is going to help you to have a seamless transition into the new year. So I hope that you're able to get on this right now and just be ready to have a beautiful, a better, and a not chaotic entrance into the new year. I hope that you use this video to improve yourself in your personal development and your self-development. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments in the comment section. I love to see your comments. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, bye.